You're listening to the Straight Talk Podcast with your boy, Ricardo Montgomery, aka the voice of gospel radio. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. We appreciate you as always. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the podcast. We would love to have you get weekly shows, laugh a little bit, get a little bit of information, and just enjoy the podcast that's taking over the nation.
Come on, relax and just enjoy the show. We got you here on Straight Talk. Don't be lying, yes, you already know. We got you here on Straight Talk, yeah. We got you grooving. Let us know how you doing. We keep it live right here on Straight Talk. Ricardo Montgomery.
Welcome to the Straight Talk with your boy, Ricardo Montgomery, aka the voice of gospel radio. Hanging out with you on this day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. It is another Sunday and it is going down. We got 3 hours of power for you right here on 95.7 The Boss. As you get ready to go to church, man, this is going to be a great Sunday because I got a special announcement coming up for y'all later on. But hanging out with me in the studio today is our producer, my engineer, my main man, Mr. Devin Leach. What's up, Devin?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Is it weird being on this side now, talking on the microphone? Yeah, normally you're in the back doing all the work.
Yes, I just needed to see what it was like.
All right, so Devin got all our music lined up for us. Devin, you got some good songs lined up for him today?
Of course.
That's right. So he goes through all his mixes and he goes and he said, hey, these are going to be good songs for the week. So I'm like, all right, cool. So everything's on him. And then all the little clips that you hear in the show and stuff, this all comes from Devin. So Devin, tell us a little bit about your prep. Like, what do you go through when you get ready when you're thinking about the show? You're like, man, I'm a young dude. I want the young folks to enjoy this show too. So what do you be thinking about?
I just want to, mix it up a little bit for the younger crowd and the older crowd too.
All right, I hear you. That's how you do it. That's how we do it. So, Devin's going to be hanging out with us for a little bit. We got some guests coming in the studio. We have Kamara from TLC Nursing coming on the show today. And we also have Miss Sheila Fields of B Field Solutions coming into the studio today. So we got a great show lined up for y'all. It's going to go down because my engineer is on the other side. So you finally get to hear his voice after all this time. Devin's been rocking with me everywhere I've been. Everywhere I've been, Devin's been like in the background. Every time you hear that name, Devin, now you hear his voice. And that prayer that you hear at the end of the show, that's him. That's him. You wasn't expecting that one, was you, Devin?
No, I was.
Yeah, that prayer is his prayer that he does his things on. But we got some great music for you to get you up and going this morning. Welcome back to Straight Talk right here. We in the half hour of the first hour, and we're going to keep this train going. Remember, Miss Sheila Fields of B Field Solution is coming up on the show in the second hour, and also Kamara McCormick of TLC Nursing is coming up on the show in the second hour as well. So we got a lot of great things coming up for you, and don't forget, got an announcement for you all, and I'm just going to kick it to you right now because Next Sunday, we're going to have the gospel legend herself, Vanessa Bell Armstrong, right here on Straight Talk. That's right, Vanessa Bell Armstrong is going to be right here on Straight Talk as we played her new music last Sunday. She has new music out, new song called Today. Can't wait to have her in here on the studio with us and hanging out with us right here on Straight Talk to talk a lot about ministry, just, her journey, things that she's dealing with. So we're going to dive into that with her. And then next Sunday also we're going to have Mr. and Mrs. Weddle of Ink Images going to be on the show too. So next Sunday is going to be packed. So y'all get ready for that. Put it on your calendar. Mark it down. We got a gospel legend and two legends right here in our own city. The Weddles coming on to Straight Talk. But with my main man in the studio with me this week, Miss Montgomery, which is his mother. She's missing us this week because she's busy with, church stuff. She's busy with church stuff this Sunday. So she couldn't make it in. So Devin said, I'll come on the other side for a little bit with you. Just a little bit. I ain't going to be over there long. Just a little bit. So I got my man Devin coming out the booth, doing the engineer work and everything. But he's hanging out with me this morning. So, Devin, we got something for all y'all, though. We got something for all y'all. Because I was thinking about this, and I was like, man, this would be fun to have on the show. So, here's what I'm throwing out there to all of y'all. And we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Just have some fun. So, you know that Yelp. They have their Yelp reviews and all these things here. So, if you had to be reviewed out there, you just think about this, and let's have some fun with it. Use 3 words that people would say about you. And then let us know. Send it back over to us at Straight Talk at our email or on the Facebook. Just look up Straight Talk with Ricardo Montgomery on Facebook. Let us know what you think. What would they say about you? If you had to do 3 words and give a Yelp review of you, what would it be? So for me, we'll get to me in a minute. I'm gonna throw this over to Devin. Devin, if people had to do a Yelp review on you, what were the 3 things they would say about you?
Funny, courageous, professional.
Courageous?
Yes, sir.
Why courageous? That just kind of stands out.
Because I stand up for what I believe in.
There you go. Okay. I like that. Devin straight to the point, y'all. Devin don't get no sugarcoat. He don't add to it. He don't throw away nothing on it. So why funny?
Oh, I love to joke around. I have a light heart. Just love to make people smile and make people's days.
All right, then. And then you said professional. Is that because you you be hanging around me and you start getting more professional? I mean, you can make me feel good. It's just a week after Father's Day.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah. No, why you say professional? For real, serious.
I mean, when I'm at work, I always get the compliments about how I'm taking care of the customers and doing my job. Getting more compliments than usual, than the average.
All right, so just staying on point, staying on task. I hear you. Being professional, being on time, doing all the things you're supposed to do. Love it. We need more young people out there that thinks like you, Devin. So for me out there, y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all, mine's is real simple. Obviously I'm funny. I just you get a taste of that every week. 2, very professional. So everybody who out there who knows me knows that, we on point. So these sounds the same as Devin. I'm just not courageous though. I'm not courageous. I do stand up for what I believe in, but my 3rd one would probably be spontaneous, because whenever you hear from me, it's always like, oh, he's up to something. He got something good going on. It's different, but I can always maneuver no matter what I need to do to maneuver. So I want to hear from you all, man. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep this thing pumping.
Your local community Christian radio station.
Read something. Read.
2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17.
I'm going to preach today.
Go for it. Stand by. I'll be right there.
He knows your music. He speaks your mind. And he's got you locked on. Call him K. Because you're okay with him.
You need to be listening to him and trying to figure out what notes you're going to sing next time. Okay, stop trying to take over my choir. That's a $13.75 fine.
Are pests turning your property into their own personal playground? Well, it's time to fight back with Pestmaster. With over 40 years of experience, Pestmaster can eliminate those unwanted pests. Our licensed and insured technician craft a custom solution just for you. Visit pestmaster.com or call 402-200-3685. Say you heard it here on Straight Talk and get $49 off. Pestmaster, where your satisfaction is always guaranteed.
Looking for fall-off-the-bone ribs and Southern comfort food? Look no further than the Rib Shack Smokehouse. Located in the Roxbury Plaza off Q Street, Rib Shack takes pride in serving up delicious St. Louis-style ribs with home-style favorites and a dash of Southern hospitality. Order online at ribshacksmokehouse.com and leave us a Google review. And don't miss out on that flavor explosion at the Rib Shack Smokehouse, where every bite satisfies.
What's up, everybody? It's boy Isaac Curry, and you're listening to For Radio, Ricardo Montgomery. Keep it locked.
What does it take to be a nurse? The intuition to sense something in a patient that others may have missed. Join Kamara with TLC Nursing. TLC Nursing is a nurse-owned organization committed to leading healthcare staffing. At TLC Nursing, we share your empathy and give you a lifetime of commitment. To us, you're not just a healthcare professional, you're a part of something amazing. Visit tlcnursing.com to learn more or contact Kamara at 802-304-7950. Join something great and earn top wages for traveling nurses. At TLC Nursing, where passion meets professionalism. For over 3 decades, Ink Images has been your trusted source for custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery. Whether it's branding your business, church, or school, we got you covered. Ink Images is local and family owned with an experienced, talented in-house design team. We'll bring your vision to life. Call us at 402-572-9495 or visit our website at inkimages.net and get a free quote. Leave us a Google review and get your custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery done right. Because at Ink Images, it's our business to make your business look good.
Divine Truth Christian Store. Come on in and explore.
For over 4 decades, Divine Truth Christian Bookstore has been your local, family-owned, faith-based beacon of hope in Omaha. As a cherished part of this community, we're deeply thankful for every family we had the privilege to serve. At Divine Truth, we're more than just a store. We're your source of inspiration and guidance on your spiritual journey. Discover Bibles, books, gifts for all occasions. Visit us at our location at South 84th and Harrison in La Vista, and we're open Monday through Saturday. Or explore us our online store at divinetruthchristian.com. Divine Truth Christian Bookstore, embracing faith, inspiring hearts. We look forward to serving you.
Divine Truth Christian Store, where you'll find more.
Welcome back to Straight Talk right here on 95.7 The Boss. Hanging out in the studio with us is got my producer son up in here hanging out with me. He's just chilling, he's over doing his thing. But we also have, who I told y'all about, just coming to the studio with us is Miss Sheila Fields of B Fields Solution. How you doing, Miss Sheila? Welcome to Straight Talk.
Great. Thank you for having me.
It's been a while. We've been trying to get you on the show, and we've been working together. Thank you so much for what you've done, though, during the Easter time. I never got a chance to thank you for,
of course.
Letting people know about B Fields Solution, and also wishing them a happy Easter during that time frame. Well, resurrection. But you have something coming up soon in July that we need to get the people prepared for. It's something that we really don't talk about a lot, and that's the fire safety day.
Mm-hmm.
So what tell us first thing first. How did you get started with the fire safety?
Well, in addition to starting my own business, I started a nonprofit. Mm-hmm. Once I left the corporate world, I actually focused on more of a purpose-driven life, and I started a nonprofit to carry on the legacy of my parents. I always start by saying I was blessed with really great parents, and really guided me in the right way throughout life. And as my father passed on, he would always tell me that God makes no mistakes, right? And so when my father passed on, I carried on his legacy. He always would tell me to keep a fresh vision. He believed in people being empowered. He also demonstrated exercising redemption with folks and giving grace. And he also believed that people should be empowered. So I took a lot of those life lessons and built it into the nonprofit, where we continue his legacy of vision, hope, and empowerment. And so one of the really big projects, our annual projects, is called Community Safety Day. Mm-hmm. And that project actually came about from losing my dad and 4 other of my family members within a span of about 10 years. And they all died from the one of the top 10 preventable deaths. And so since my dad had always instilled in me, God makes no mistakes, I had to stand in that, right? And so the vision was to bless the community, take that pain and turn it into purpose. And what our goal is to bless families that may not be prepared in their home and to prevent catastrophic loss. And that day we work with about 30 to 40 partners, and it's almost like a festival environment, but it's to normalize safety consciousness in our community.
Safety consciousness is something that, you can go to different firehouses and talk with them about, but why is that so difficult in our community to have that conversation? Because it seems like, I know growing up, we didn't have much conversation about those things. It's like you kind of prepare like, oh, if there's a fire or anything like that, get out the house, call 911. Like, yeah. But then it's like the other things that can help, not make everything so catastrophic. Because if you got like, a fire hose or, fire extinguisher in the house, these other things that, because, like things you can do real quick as you get everybody out the house, well, how come that seems like to be such a hard topic sometimes for us to have?
Well, I can, my response will be based on my experience, right? And sometimes we're just sheltered. And I grew up in a life without very much negative events happening. So I think there may be some naivete in terms of relying simply on 911. I think you have to be cognizant of the fact, and I've heard this phrase stated, we are our first responder. So even before first responders get to you, it's good to have knowledge and tools within your reach to respond to whatever the event is. And many times due to socioeconomic factors or what have you, we may not just have the tools and or knowledge in our home. And that's where we pay a price, because something that could have been less significant can become really severe when you're not prepared on a very small level. And that's what we try to counter by doing this project. And we give away everything free. We have amazing partners that work with us, and we free food, music, and it's just education and fun all day. So, and it's just, again, making you really think about paying attention to something as simple as how you walk downstairs, making sure you have 3 points of contact. I've lost a friend just simply from walking upstairs and tripping and falling. And so in my experience, my family members either had people around them that didn't know the right steps, or maybe they were not conscious of the right steps to take, and it can be really devastating.
We're talking with Ms. Sheila Fields of B Field Solutions. We'll get into what B Field Solutions does and all that stuff, but we're also talking about Community Safety Day.
The Bobby Byars Foundation, specifically, yes.
And that's coming up in July. What day is that in July?
The last Saturday in July 27th, from 10 to 3 p.m. on Metro Fort Omaha campus.
That's right. So, and but I love what you said there. You said like stairs, something simple as stairs, just going up and down the stairs. And you said it should be 3 points of contact. Tell us about that. Can you break that down for us a little bit, just so people can, like, I mean, not all the way down, but just like those three, like you need the railing, you need,
Yeah, I think it's something that's simple. And a lot of this, I was blessed to work in an industry that really kind of elevated my thinking and made me very conscientious in that way. And something as simple as holding the rail, making sure at least 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 hand, some combination so that you can stabilize. Something that's simple. Something as simple as having a fire blanket in your home, to lay on top of a small fire on the stove versus a fire extinguisher that has to be replaced and reset. So just really small things can just prevent things getting much larger.
I'm loving this right now, because I feel like we're heading to church, but we're learning as we head to church this morning. You know what I mean? Because things do happen, and we panic. The first thing we do is panic. Oh my God! Oh my God! And then if you have the resources already there, this is what I like about what you're bringing in. And I wish we could have got you in here sooner, but I'm glad we got you in now, because that's what God's all about. It's all in God's time.
Yes, it is.
So what comes with what will they get? To say come out there, what would they get? What would be in the bags that you're giving away?
We give away anything we collect from our partners. So, for example, this year we have a young man that works with spines, and he's going to offer an hour massage. That'll be in the bag. Stress balls, stress balls alleviate and reduce blood pressure. We'll be adding a fire blanket. Have you ever used a fire blanket before?
No, I never used one.
They're sustainable. They're reusable. So where we used to focus on fire extinguishers, where you have to know the type of extinguisher and it leaves kind of a mess, a fire blanket is something you just toss on top of the fire and you fold it up and reuse it. And so that's, from an economic standpoint, it's very smart. And then we'll have first aid kits. We'll have a template to document your safety plan. Most people, at least based on our data, don't have a detailed emergency plan in their home. And so we'll give a template and show people how to do that. And it's things that we know we need to do, but we get busy and, we just don't get it done. And then a crisis comes and, everyone's overwhelmed. So, those are just some of the things. We end up with all types of information. And of course, our partners will be on the lot and they've given away things like packets to dissolve unused medicine, lock boxes for medicine, lock boxes for guns. And all of this is free and offered to any of the attendees. So, yeah.
Community Safety Day, July 27th. For more information, if you want to know about it, where they go to?
Well, they can go to the website, Bobby Byars Foundation.org. And look for Community Safety Day and all the information's there. And also they can go and register and reserve their bag. We have a limited supply, but if you reserve your bag, we'll hold it until noon that day.
Amen. Well, we're not done with you. We just got that part done. We're going to come right back. We'll talk about B-Field Solutions.
Okay.
But we're going to take it to a quick musical break. We got some great gospel music coming up for you. So Miss Sheila, get ready.
Okay.
I know you're gonna jam out in the studio. So you got any song that you like? I know it's kind of on the spot.
I just like gospel. Period. So
are you a choir type of person
I love
or
a good
praise
choir. Team? I love a good choir, but I love praise team too. So
we're gonna talk. We'll just go
good.
to some Mississippi Mass. How about that?
There you go.
All right. We'll do some Mississippi Mass right here, right now. And we'll get back to some of the local music right here in the second hour. Right here on Straight Talk, we'll be right back with Miss Sheila Fields of B-Field Solutions right after this.
Looking for fall-off-the-bone ribs and Southern comfort food? Look no further than the Rib Shack Smokehouse. Located in the Roxbury Plaza off Q Street, Rib Shack takes pride in serving up delicious St. Louis-style ribs with home-style favorites and a dash of Southern hospitality. Order online at ribshacksmokehouse.com and leave us a Google review. And don't miss out on that flavor explosion at the Rib Shack Smokehouse, where every bite satisfies.
Divine Truth Christian Store. Come on in and explore.
For over 4 decades, Divine Truth Christian Bookstore has been your local, family-owned, faith-based beacon of hope in Omaha. As a cherished part of this community, we're deeply thankful for every family we had the privilege to serve. At Divine Truth, we're more than just a store. We're your source of inspiration and guidance on your spiritual journey. Discover Bibles, books, gifts for all occasions. Visit us at our location at South 84th and Harrison in La Vista, and we're open Monday through Saturday. Or explore us our online store at DivineTruthChristian.com. Divine Truth Christian Bookstore, embracing faith, inspiring hearts. We look forward to serving you.
Divine Truth Christian Store, where you'll find more.
For over 3 decades, Ink Images has been your trusted source for custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery. Whether it's branding your business, church, or school, we got you covered. Ink Images is local and family-owned with an experienced, talented in-house design team. We'll bring your vision to life. Call us at 402-572-9495 or visit our website at inkimages.net and get a free quote. Leave us a Google review and get your custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery done right. Because at Ink Images, it's our business to make your business look good. Are pests turning your property into their own personal playground? Well, it's time to fight back with Pestmaster. With over 40 years of experience, Pestmaster can eliminate those unwanted pests. Our licensed and insured technician craft a custom solution just for you. Visit pestmaster.com or call 402-200-3685. Say you heard it here on Straight Talk and get $49 off. Pestmaster, where your satisfaction is always guaranteed. What does it take to be a nurse? The intuition to sense something in the patient that others may have missed. Join Kamara with TLC Nursing. TLC Nursing is a nurse-owned organization committed to leading healthcare staffing. At TLC Nursing, we share your empathy and give you a lifetime of commitment. To us, you're not just a healthcare professional, you're a part of something amazing. Visit tlcnursing.com to learn more or contact Kamara at 802-304-7950. Join something great and earn top wages for traveling nurses. At TLC Nursing, where passion meets professionalism. Welcome back to Straight Talk. Right here in the studio with us is Miss Sheila Fields of B Fields Solution. So, Miss Sheila, tell us a little bit about B Fields Solution. I heard you say in the beginning that, you know, you was in the corporate world and, you know, you did your thing over here.
Yep.
But now you are entrepreneur, you're doing your thing. So tell us a little bit about B Fields Solutions.
Well, B Fields Solutions was just kind of my way of taking years of experience and basically challenging myself to take all the tools that I learned and come up with my own idea of what work and professionalism looks like. So when I left the corporate world, of course, I learned a lot of positive lessons, but there are a lot of things I wanted to unlearn. And my vision is to build a space where I pour into others from a technology standpoint and give them a safe environment where they feel valued, and then take that knowledge out into the world and work for others and help small businesses and individuals implement any solutions, whether it be websites, technology, project management, any of those things in a safe way where they're confident in what's being communicated. One of the things that I really got excited about over my career is my ability to take really challenging technical concepts and put them in layman's terms and help people understand what they're actually asking for and implement their solutions, you know, on time and within budget. And that's what I pride myself on in terms of working in this space. I also am a certified speaker and a certified life coach, and so I enjoy helping people plan out their strategies and helping to provide support and encouragement and accountability to help folks reach their goals, because I believe we all have our vision already planted in us, and I think I believe that the steps of a righteous man are already ordered by God. I do believe that. And so in saying that, sometimes it helps to have supportive folks around you to help you guide you to whatever those goals are. And that might be in business, that might be in personal, from a personal perspective, but I believe it always helps to have others around you to kind of be that mirror and help you stay focused on what your goals are. And so that's what I do as a business.
You know, I like when you said the technological stuff, because I think we need help, especially in small businesses on the tech side, because only thing we think of is Facebook or LinkedIn, you know, like the basics, but we really don't go that far outside of that. And then I see a lot of people struggling saying, no one's supporting me. I'm doing all these things and no one's supporting me. But it's the tech side that it's a lot of different things come in just besides just the basic stuff that you hear about, right?
Yes, I agree with you. And, you know, what I love about my life and my journey is that, you know, life is just a continuous process and learning. And what I am very comfortable with in this season of my life is the ability to say, let me find that answer. You know, and a lot of times we have missteps because we can't just say, I'm not really sure. But if you have that aptitude and attitude, you can find any type of solution, especially technically. But you can find those solutions if you have someone that can kind of guide you. And because I've been a developer, I've been a project manager, I've led teams, a lot of those layers come into play when I'm helping people that are maybe less technical or simply don't have the time. I mean, my whole background is computer science and business, and so I've seen the positive and negative sides of those spaces. And
And you're just stepping in there and just, hey, here's how we fill this gap.
Yeah.
Here's where you're weak at. Here's where I'm strong at.
Right.
I can help you in those areas.
Yep.
And it's okay for us to say, hey, I need help in these areas.
It
Because
is.
the more we try to figure it out, the more stressful it gets.
Well, it's unnecessary stress.
Mhm.
And it's okay to pull on people that have the gifts or the talents to help you find the answer, right? And so it's something I enjoy. I enjoy being a customer liaison also. And so, I just knew when I left the corporate world, I knew what I didn't want. And I just think the timing of that, at that point in my life, God just kind of guided me and gave me a sense of peace, and it was the right time to move into this space. So,
It's a blessing because, we always say, what is it? God's going to give me a blessing. And you're always looking for something and expecting things to just kind of like just happen. And God's like, no, I'm going to guide you to certain people.
That's what happened.
But you got to open your mouth and say something.
Right.
You got to do you got the faith, but you got to do the work.
Right.
I feel like if there's a business person out there who's struggling with something right now and they're like, I've been praying to God to give me something, and then they turn around, listen to the show, and then they hear your voice, I think that's the blessing that's been waiting for. Yeah. And God's like, hey, the timing is now. So, but we're going to switch this real quick, have some fun, because I know you done got deep on me and everything. And, but I'm going to have some fun with you, Miss Sheila, here. So,
of course.
Yelp reviews. I mean, I'm sure you heard it, Yelp reviews. But if somebody had to say, for Sheila Fields, give a Yelp review of you, let's say you're a Christian walk, what were the 3 words would they use for you?
I think the 3 words that if someone was given a Yelp review with regard to my business, knowledgeable, trustworthy, and fair.
Okay. What about you, though? You
Me,
and Sheila
individually.
Fields.
Yeah. I lead with love. I believe in redemption. And I lead with love. I believe in redemption. And I'm going to honor God at all times.
That's a Yelp review. Now, see that, then you going to get folks coming back. See, that's how you get folks coming back.
I'm trying. Yeah.
That's how you get them to come back. With that last one, I was like, man, look, God is first.
Every time.
All the time.
Yep.
That gives the saying when you say God is good.
All the time.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to stand in that sometimes.
You
even
have
when
to.
It's tough.
Yeah, like the young folk, we got one in here. Young folks say you got to stand on business.
Yeah, you do.
That's one you stand on right there.
You really do.
Yes, man. Well, Miss Sheila, thank you so much. Community Safety Day, July 27th.
Yes.
And you go give them the website one more time where they can go register.
Bobby Byars Foundation, and Byars is BYARS.org. Please come. We want to give away 1,500 bags to families, free food, free fun.
All the great things that's happened. And we're going to continue to talk about that on Straight Talk until that day. And you expect me to be there.
Yes.
If you need me to do anything, MC, break dance, anything you need, break dance up to a certain point. I'm not as young as I used to be.
I would love to have you come. I would love that, actually.
Yeah. Well, we'll be out there. Just go and put us down. Pencil us in.
Okay.
And if I can make my schedule open up, and you got plenty of time so I can work on that schedule.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
we'll be there because I want to support that because I have a cousin, 2 cousins as firefighters, and my mom worked for the fire department. So understanding that side of it, that we have a strong emphasis in the family about that. So
I think you'll be surprised at all the areas of safety, mental health.
Right.
There's so many different ways to look at safety. It's very eye-opening when you just open the topic up. And as you walk through the event, you'll see all the different ways and spaces that people present safety topics.
That's exactly what we need to do. And we need to talk about it a little more. So we probably had you come back before the event just to break it down and just talk about it even more because safety is one of the biggest things that, people look for safe locations and they look for this and they look for that. And it's a good thing to talk about all the different things instead of just like I just said, I just talked about fire because that's what I was thinking of. But there's so many different things, and we need to get the community all the information we possibly can, and we can't do it in one setting. So that's beautiful. So we'll get you back in here, Miss Sheila. We're going to take another quick break. We're going to come right back with more Straight Talk. Remember, we got Miss Kamara McCormick of TLC Nursing coming in here. And don't forget, next week, Vanessa Bell Armstrong is going to be on the show. So we got a lot coming up for y'all right here on Straight Talk. We'll be right back after this. Straight Talk would love to have your business be a part of the show. Email us at straighttalk873@gmail.com. Tune in to us every Sunday right here on 95.7 The Boss. Are pests turning your property into their own personal playground? Well, it's time to fight back with Pestmaster. With over 40 years of experience, Pestmaster can eliminate those unwanted pests. Our licensed and insured technician craft a custom solution just for you. Visit pestmaster.com or call 402-200-3685. Say you heard it here on Straight Talk and get $49 off. Pestmaster, where your satisfaction is always guaranteed. For over 3 decades, Ink Images has been your trusted source for custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery. Whether it's branding your business, church, or school, we got you covered. Ink Images is local and family owned with an experienced, talented in-house design team. We'll bring your vision to life. Call us at 402-572-9495 or visit our website at inkimages.net and get a free quote. Leave us a Google review and get your custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery done right. Because at Ink Images, it's our business to make your business look good.
Looking for fall-off-the-bone ribs and Southern comfort food? Look no further than the Rib Shack Smokehouse. Located in the Roxbury Plaza off Q Street, Rib Shack takes pride in serving up delicious St. Louis-style ribs with home-style favorites and a dash of Southern hospitality. Order online at ribshacksmokehouse.com and leave us a Google review. And don't miss out on that flavor explosion at the Rib Shack Smokehouse, where every bite satisfies.
For over 4 decades, Divine Truth Christian Bookstore has been your local, family-owned, faith-based beacon of hope in Omaha. At Divine Truth, we're more than just a store. We're your source of inspiration and guidance on your spiritual journey. Discover Bibles, books, gifts for all occasions. Visit us at our location at South 84th and Harrison in La Vista, and we're open Monday through Saturday. Or explore our online store at divinetruthchristian.com. Divine Truth Christian Bookstore. We look forward to serving you. You're listening to Straight Talk with your boy, Ricardo Montgomery. Don't worry. You ain't missed nothing. You just in a commercial break. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk in a minute. What does it take to be a nurse? The intuition to sense something in the patient that others may have missed. Join Kamara with TLC Nursing. TLC Nursing is a nurse-owned organization committed to leading healthcare staffing. At TLC Nursing, we share your empathy and give you a lifetime of commitment. To us, you're not just a healthcare professional, you're a part of something amazing. Visit tlcnursing.com to learn more or contact Kamara at 802-304-7950. Join something great and earn top wages for traveling nurses. At TLC Nursing, where passion meets professionalism. Welcome back to Straight Talk right here on 95.7 The Boss, right here on this Sunday morning. Coming into the third hour, we got some great things coming up. Don't forget that Vanessa Bell Armstrong is going to be on the show next week. But hanging out with us right now is Miss Kamara McCormick of TLC Nursing. Welcome to Straight Talk, Kamara. How are you doing today?
I'm well. Thank you for having me.
I'm happy to have you in the studio because I know everybody's been hearing about this TLC Nursing when they listen to the show.
They want to know the movement.
They want to know.
They want to know the movement.
They want to know what is TLC Nursing. And so let's talk about it a little bit. What is TLC Nursing?
TLC Nursing is a nurse-owned organization. So the good thing about our company, a nurse owns it. So it's more personalized. It's not like corporate driven or nothing like that. We know what you are dealing with. Right. And it's to me it's a family. Mm-hmm. Since I started working there, everyone is a family. We look out for each other and we care. And doing that reflects on our nurses as well. Like I'm not going to send my nurse or any recruits out and not check in with them. Mm-hmm. I'm going to make sure they get the best package, package, get the best quality, and make sure they have access to me. That's why I give out my 802-304-7950. That number rings 24/7. I respond, I text, I do everything to make sure that your travel and your journey is fun. Because when you're going out there, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But with TLC, we will hold your hand. We'll show you some tender loving and caring.
I hear you.
Yes.
Take it back a little bit.
Yes, we're going to take it back a little bit. We're going to show you all that effect, all that love and stuff. So,
is it really difficult? Like, do nurses really have because I'm hearing what you're saying when you say like there's is there sometimes
there's pros and cons with traveling. The pros with traveling, you get to see the world. You get to learn when you're going to different facilities. Sometimes those are teaching facilities. So you're getting to learn different things that you have not been able to do.
I mean, people always talk about like the money. Traveling nurses make all this money. You want to be a traveling nurse, but no one knows like the other things that goes with that. And I think right now is like a great time to, hey, here's a place where you can travel, you can do all these things. And if you know a nurse, let us know.
If you know a nurse, refer a nurse. What they say, if you hear something, say something.
Yeah.
If you know a nurse, send a nurse. Because we do offer referral bonuses as well. I mean, we have assignments all over, from Hawaii, all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the South to the North. So you'll have your pick of option, the pick of the litter, put it like that. And we go to bat for you. We make sure the facilities are clean and make sure you have a good time. And we always check in with our nurses because if we call and you don't answer, I'm calling your emergency contact because I want to make sure you're safe. That's where the caring comes by. Some nurse, I'm not knocking any other facilities, but say that your daughter's traveling and she's a nurse and you can't reach her. So who do you call?
You're going to call who she's working for.
Right. You're going to call me, but don't worry because I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I'm already calling the hotel to do a check. I'm calling all the emergency contacts. So that's one thing that I love about this company because we get to have that flexibility to check on our nurses, make sure they're okay, make sure.
Kamara, I'm loving what you're saying because this is more of a thing for you. Like it seemed like you found like TLC nursing, but with you, you have this comfort that it's like, hey, you're with me and I'm taking care of you.
Because if it was my daughter or if my family member, I would want someone to treat them the same way. I treat all my recruits like family. When you come into Kamara's world of TLC, we're family. I'm going to talk to you. I spoke with a few travelers' mothers because they have kids. So they leave their kids with their mothers. And I want to make sure that their child is taken care of. Someone is looking out for them. We need to start looking out for each other. And if you don't, they get lost in the sauce.
Right. And you're there to make sure that if it get lost in the sauce, it's like spaghetti sauce.
Exactly.
Or something. Just come on back home.
Come on back home. We're going to figure this out.
We're going to get you something to eat, baby. Then we're going to let you go figure it out. Then we're going to get you on back out.
And then we're going to get you back out there.
Yeah.
And I deal with a lot of nurses. They have children. A lot of them are scared, never traveled before. I have 4 of them that's never traveled before, and they're putting their trust in me. And so having that option and having a good support system at home, they're able to see the world. And one of the girls like, you know what, when I'm done, I'm taking my daughter to Disney. There's things that she's able to do. One said, I can pay my car off just from traveling. I said, yeah, and see the world. Don't forget that, and self-care. You're going to watch you traveling. Say if you take an assignment in Hawaii, that's a vacation and a job at the same time.
Yeah.
And speaking of it, we do have some Hawaii positions, ladies.
So I'm loving that with what you're saying, that especially to the public, it gives people opportunities to do things that maybe they never even thought of before.
Right. You compare, when you think of traveling, a lot of nurses, I have a staff job already. I'm content. But when you're traveling, you're making 3 times that in 13 weeks than you would in a year. So why not take that chance and take a leap out on faith? As my grandmother says, walk by faith and not by sight. Get out there and just see the world. There's more to it than where you're at right now. Go to New York. Go to California. Go to Texas. Go to North Dakota. Go to Wisconsin. There's so many options.
It's a great opportunity to just get to see the world, work. Then when you come back home, now you have so many things to offer.
Exactly. And then you could take a vacation. You could take a month off and spend time with your children, your family. and then go back for another 13 weeks, 8 weeks, and we even have year contracts as well.
You know, I like what you're saying there, because what's really interesting to me is I was in broadcast television for like 30 years.
Okay.
And going all over the country, seeing so many different things. Then when I tell my kids like these different stories, and they're like, "Oh, we can go here, we can go here." It's like, how do you know all these things? Because I've been there.
Exactly.
And
I lived
you have so many things to offer, more than just the job is giving you these opportunities to do so many great things that you probably never even thought about.
Right. I left Nebraska in 2008. Went to Indianapolis, then I went to Florida, then California, Texas, and Georgia. I was able to see the world. So I'm able to adapt to every situation. And that was fun. Just imagine if I was nursing doing that. Right. I'd be rich.
Be like, the Lord hath giveth.
Okay? And make me sure I pay my tithes and offerings.
There
Definitely.
You go. I've got my financial blessings. I got to go somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah. But I just want nurses to have opportunities and don't feel like they're stuck. Because every day, to me, when I was working different jobs, I felt like Groundhog's Day. Every day I woke up doing the same thing. Where's the excitement? Traveling, you get excitement. You get to experience this. You know, you're not just stuck in one location. You can do 13 weeks here. I think I want to go to Cali. Take a month off. Let me send you to Cali. I think I want to go to Hawaii. Let's go to Hawaii. I think I want to go to Texas. You know, you have options. Just don't limit yourself. Don't get out the box. Get out the box. See, I'm not in a box. I'm in an octagon. If I get cornered, I'm finding different avenues. Avenues.
Figure it out, right?
Yes, I'm figure it out. And I would love anyone that's listening and you're curious about traveling, you want to know more about it, you can email me at Camara, that's CAMARA at tlcnursing.com, or you can give me a call, 802-304-7950.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, play some music real quick, come back, because Camara has a multitude of talents that we're going to dive into. Could you give us a little sample of the British accent?
I can't do it. I'm sorry, Ricardo. I can't give it to you. Can't do it.
Me mum. All these. So we're going to have some fun with that coming back. And we're going to ask Camara the same question we asked Miss Sheila. You know, if someone gave you a Yelp review for you, what would those 3 words be? So we'll be right back on more Straight Talk with Camara McCormick of TLC Nursing. You'll probably hear a voice. You probably hear a little something coming up in commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the third hour of Straight Talk. We got the parking lot praise coming up all throughout this thing, and Miss Camara McCormick is still with us right here in the studio, kicking off the third hour with us. So, Camara, this is the parking lot praise hour.
Alrighty.
So this is when we get folks stomping into the church house. Yeah, you just like that. Yeah, hand clapping. When you walk in there, you happy.
Yes.
You like, man, I just got to listen to that radio, man. That boy got that radio going so strong, man. I had to pull my way out of here. Get up in here.
Right.
Get this word. I'm ready. Y'all ain't got to sing for me. Just give me the word.
Just give me the word. I'm ready.
Yeah, because I just got to
kick these heels off.
I just got through the parking lot praise. Yeah. But I got to do this because you just did it during the break.
That's okay.
You was talking about, the joy that you have, the peace and all the things that God has blessed you with. I don't want you to get so deep into it, but you don't look like what you've been through.
I know.
God has really come in and this is why you have such compassion and so much.
And that's why I put
you
my
put
all
so
into
much into making sure that these nurses have what they need.
Mm-hmm. It could be 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Ask my husband. My phone rings. My nurses, my CNAs calling me questions, and I'll text them. I'm always available. But then, some days when I say, hey, I need a mental health day, they know to back off and give me the next day. Mm-hmm. So that's the blessing with my nurses. And hopefully I'll be able to recruit more nurses out there who want to travel and see the world and make this money.
Well, it's more than just money, though,
yeah.
because, some people, when they go through things, you can relate to them and help them get through that. Like, hey, here's some here's some things that
don't ever let no one tell you what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
If you got something going on, whether it's an illness or anything, it doesn't have you. You have it. You have to conquer it. Because if you don't, it will conquer you. And you will slowly just melt away. But with my MS, I'm vocal about it. It doesn't have me. I have it. I'm in control of it. Period. I wake up some days, I'm like, not today, MS. Not today. You got to talk to it. Because if you get in your head and then you'll start thinking, you'll will yourself sick if you keep in your head. So that's why I stay positive. That's why I'm happy. Because if not, if you see me on a good day, I'm in my head. But if it's not for him, he's bringing me out of my head.
And when you say him, we talking about?
My husband, Ron.
That's right.
Yes, Mr. Oliver.
Mr. Oliver. He's quiet right now. He's not.
He's got we got a lot of stuff going on between us.
He's here in the studio with us, but he's quiet. He's doing his behind the scenes work.
He does the behind the scenes work, and he has his own landscaping company, and we also are starting our own companies as well. So we'll be talking about that later on in life. So.
All right, I like that.
Yes.
I like that dynamic duo.
Hello.
Come on in here
now
with it.
We got to.
Yeah.
You got when you have a mate, you got to compliment each other. He has a dream, you build it up. I have a dream, he builds it up. You never tear him down.
No.
Never.
Well, he's preaching to the choir now. I know my wife said the same thing.
I'm never going to tear you down, but I'm going to build you up. And anything you want to do, I'm going to try my best to help you do it. Why? Because that benefits our family.
That's right. I'm loving this. Now you got me sitting there like I'm about to sit here and say, get on the mountain. Get up on the mountain.
For real.
You about to have me shouting all over the place.
I grew up in church, okay?
Yeah. So let's talk about this. Let's have some fun. We're going to change it up a little bit because we got to get to the parking lot praise. For you, if someone gave you a Yelp review, when we did this earlier, Devin did it earlier, I did it earlier, Miss Sheila did it. So now it's yours. So someone had to give a Yelp review of.
How about we just do it different since you did them? I brought 3 people with me. How about we ask each one of them if they were to give me a Yelp review?
Okay, well, come on over to the mics, y'all.
Yes.
Come on over, everybody. Come on over
and give me a Yelp review because that's on the outside. That's on the outside looking in.
They pointing at each other now because they don't want. I guess coming up to the mic. Who we got?
We got my client manager, Miss Kate.
All right, Kate, come on with it, Kate. What would you give her? 3 words.
Always loving, caring.
Always loving and caring. All right. Don't you start crying if they start coming over here. Don't you start.
Tears.
We ain't got no tissue in here or nothing.
Now, next up is my lead. Give me a Yelp review, sir.
Well, you got to say your name first, too.
Jared, I don't think 3 words are enough, but always herself.
All right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, always herself.
She is always, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Ron?
Uh-oh. No. we got the hubby.
Use their goggles. Don't use your house goggles.
we got the hubby up now.
Lord have mercy.
Is that it? Lord have mercy.
My 3 words is a handful.
I mean, he is with you all the time.
Yeah, he is all the time.
So,
I can admit I am a handful. I'm only 4'9". I'm a Scorpio.
Oh Lord.
Yes. So being short, I have to make myself here because everyone will always walks by me and not see me.
See, you open him up. Now you over there talking now.
Talking too much over there. I did try to run him off because I didn't believe it was real.
But he ain't
I
going
didn't
nowhere.
feel like I deserved that type of love he was giving me.
He ain't going nowhere though.
No, because of my illness. Because when you're going through that, you don't want to put that on someone. But he said, I'm taking it all. And that's why I love him.
Yeah, he put it on the cross and took it with him.
He did. He's going to get me teary-eyed, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. When you do something like that, hey, he give you somebody that's going to be with you.
And he gave it to me.
That's right.
He ain't going nowhere. I don't play about that one.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
Kill him dead, though.
He wasn't going nowhere then. He ain't going nowhere now. And he said, I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, and we're winning.
That's right.
We are winning.
That's what it's all about. Well, we going to hit y'all with this parking lot praise. Kamara, you got a song we can just get them up and going with?
Oh, you know who I like?
Who you like?
Oh, what's her name, babe?
Uh-oh.
Leandra. Deliver me.
Oh, you want your Exodus?
I want Exodus.
We walking out of this thing, ain't
yes.
We? Yes, so we going to walk right on out of it. We got this, the Exodus.
Yes.
Right here, Donald Lawrence, Leandria Johnson coming up right here on Straight Talk.
Ooh, honey.
Well, she's shouting already. We'll be right back right after this. Are pests turning your property into their own personal playground? Well, it's time to fight back with Pestmaster. With over 40 years of experience, Pestmaster can eliminate those unwanted pests. Our licensed and insured technician craft a custom solution just for you. Visit pestmaster.com or call 402-200-3685. Say you heard it here on Straight Talk and get $49 off. Pestmaster, where your satisfaction is always guaranteed.
What's up, everybody? It's your family member, Charles Jenkins. This means war. And listen, you're tuned in. Stay locked in to Straight Talk with my brother from another mother, Ricardo Montgomery.
For over 3 decades, Ink Images has been your trusted source for custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery. Whether it's branding your business, church, or school, we got you covered. Ink Images is local and family owned with an experienced, talented in-house design team. We'll bring your vision to life. Call us at 402-572-9495 or visit our website at inkimages.net and get a free quote. Leave us a Google review and get your custom apparel, screen print, and embroidery done right. Because at Ink Images, it's our business to make your business look good.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Janine White here, and you're listening to Straight Talk with Ricardo Montgomery, the voice of gospel radio.
Looking for fall-off-the-bone ribs and Southern comfort food? Look no further than the Rib Shack Smokehouse. Located in the Roxbury Plaza off Q Street, Rib Shack takes pride in serving up delicious St. Louis-style ribs with home-style favorites and a dash of Southern hospitality. Order online at ribshacksmokehouse.com and leave us a Google review. And don't miss out on that flavor explosion at the Rib Shack Smokehouse, where every bite satisfies.
For over 4 decades, Divine Truth Christian Bookstore has been your local, family-owned, faith-based beacon of hope in Omaha. At Divine Truth, we're more than just a store. We're your source of inspiration and guidance on your spiritual journey. Discover Bibles, books, gifts for all occasions. Visit us at our location at South 84th and Harrison in La Vista, and we're open Monday through Saturday. Or explore our online store at divinetruthchristian.com. Divine Truth Christian Bookstore. We look forward to serving you. What does it take to be a nurse? The intuition to sense something in a patient that others may have missed. Join Kamara with TLC Nursing. TLC Nursing is a nurse-owned organization committed to leading healthcare staffing. At TLC Nursing, we share your empathy and give you a lifetime of commitment. To us, you're not just a healthcare professional, you're a part of something amazing. Visit tlcnursing.com to learn more or contact Kamara at 802-304-7950. Join something great and earn top wages for traveling nurses. At TLC Nursing, where passion meets professionalism.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful day. Thank you for everything you've done for us. We're here because we are blessed and we are trying to make every day count for you, Father God. Thank you for everything. Amen.
Welcome back to Straight Talk right here on 95.7 The Boss. Don't forget, next week we will have Vanessa Bell Armstrong in the studio hanging out with us, and Mr. and Mrs. Weddle of Ink Images, Mr. Willie, Miss Barbara Weddle, who are the owners of Ink Images. Looking forward to having him in here in the studio with us, hanging out. Devin, what you think about this week's show, man? It was a pretty good show, huh?
Oh, this was a great show. 2 of our guests were phenomenal.
Yeah, it was a lot of information that was shared, and
yes,
and a lot of things going on in our communities, and good people that want to do things in our communities. Makes you feel good, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. So we got so much coming up for y'all. Just continue to support the show, man. So many great things happening. Soon, Divine Truth will be taking over the studio in July. So Divine Truth Bookstore will be right back here, and will be known as the Divine Truth Store Studios. Divine Truth Studios right here on Straight Talk. So many more great things. TLC Nursing. We have so many pet masters. Thanks to all our sponsors that's out there supporting us. Ink Images also supporting us out there. So we have so many great things coming up, and more businesses, man. We would love to have you all be supportive of us and really join this mission of what we're doing here on Straight Talk. And that's just getting God out there first, and then doing what we can do, make our community the best we possibly can be. Don't forget to put it on your calendar. Community Safety Day, July 27th, coming up. We're going to bring Miss Sheila back in here to talk about that, get more in depth in that. And also we'll bring in back Miss Gamara, because there's so much more to this to TLC Nursing than what you just heard today. And there's so much more to Community Safety Day than what you heard today. So continue to follow them. If you miss any parts of the show, go back and get the podcast. Podcast is available anywhere you listen to podcasts. So for me, my son Devin, he's going back to the booth next week, so y'all won't hear his voice. So anything else you want to say?
You guys have a good rest of your week.
All right, y'all have a good rest of the week. Just like you said, y'all be blessed. Peace.
Come on, relax and just enjoy the show. We got you here on Straight Talk. Don't be lying, yes, you already know. We got you here on Straight Talk, yeah. We got you grooving. Let us know how you doing. We keep it live right here on Straight Talk. Call on Montgomery.
Thanks to listening to the Straight Talk Podcast with your boy, Ricardo Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of gospel radio. Looking for the next show? Don't worry, it's coming up right now.